But there was one episode in particular that really made me think, wow, the mentality across the pond in London is very, very, very fucking different. So there was one episode where Sully, his niece had got into some shit. She apparently ran off on the plug, asked him to bring some shit back from Jamaica or some shit like that. It was going to pay her some money, this and that. And either she convinced her boyfriend to steal it or the boyfriend convinced her to steal it, which is what she said. She said the boyfriend exploited her, manipulated her, this and that shit, blah, 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 right? Who knows what the fuck really happened? Because he was saying a different story. But we shall see. Long story short, she comes to Sully. I need help. I'm in some shit. They're talking all this and that to me, what they're going to do to me when they see me, what they're going to do to my mom, all this and that shit, whatever the case may be, right? So Sully goes up. She finds it. She tells him her ex-boyfriend's name. Sully goes, sees him. Hey, man, do you got this? Do you know this person? Nah, I don't know this person, all this and that shit, whatever the case may be, right? Sully just goes, all right, just think about doing it this way, whatever the case may be. Sully leaves. And then the dude ends up going to his crib. I guess Sully followed him there later that night. Goes in there. Sully knocks on the guy's door. Soon as the dude opens the door, Sully just cold cocks him. Bow! Punch him all in his shit. He bleeding. Push him up against the wall. Beating the shit out of him. Where the fuck is the trap house? Where the fuck is the safe house? Where's the food? Where's the food? The dude's other girl up in there, hey, leave him alone. Tell that bitch to shut up. That nigga shook. Shelly, shut up. Shut up. Right now. This and that. Whatever. He shook. He told Shorty to shut the fuck up. Because he just know this ain't me. And this nigga got the drop on me. I'm late right now. The dude tells him, it's not at the safe house. It's not at the trap house. It's upstairs. Sully goes, what? It's upstairs. Sully grabs the phone from the girl. He goes, take me to it. They walk upstairs, go into the bedroom, and this is where the real fucking, this is where I was like, oh yeah, these niggas is crazy. Like this nigga Sully really crazy. Sully tells the dude to grab it. Get the drugs. The dude goes underneath the bed again while Sully is standing there. Tells him to go underneath the bed and get the drugs. The guy goes underneath the bed, pulls out his suitcase, shows him everything. We've only sold this and that. I got the money from what we've sold. This should be all of it, this and that. Sully gets the food, leaves. And I thought to myself, wow. The mentality of a home invasion in London is totally fucking different. Now, granted, because Sully is Sully, especially looking back, I can assume that Sully had a strap on him. He had the hammer on him. But the reason why he was so brazen, The reason why he was able to just confidently, soon as dude opened up the door, bust him in the shit and this and that, it's because it is safe to assume in London, ain't nobody got no fucking guns in their home. Ain't nobody got guns in the crib. Nigga, in America, you think you just finna roll up in somebody's house? Especially depending on what state you in. You somewhere in the South? You out here in the great state of Texas? And you just think you gonna roll up in somebody's house? Boy, if you not playing with fire, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Because you have to assume that 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, that it ain't just one, it ain't just 2, it's probably 3 firearms in the house. And you think you just finna go up, beat the shit out of somebody in their house and not get hit up? Sully came through with it's Sully. So he might have had the pistol tucked on him. He probably had the pistol tucked on him. But from his assessment of dealing with the guy earlier, he probably felt, I know this nigga ain't about it. I know this nigga ain't really on it like that. Man's walked in there with bare fists and left with what he wanted. He ain't pull out no knife. He ain't have no pipe. He ain't have no bat. Nigga ain't had no baton. Went in there bare fists. Soon as bro opened up the door, punched him in his shit, bleeding all over the fucking place. And left with what he wanted. And that scene really fucking blew my mind. I'm like, holy shit. That right there is a cold cut example of the mentality between America and Europe, specifically London. Because if a motherfucker was doing that in America, as soon as they come through the door, the guns is already out because we already know what it might be. We already know what it might be. The guns is already out. We ain't got no business doing what the fuck we doing in this motherfucker's house. But nigga, we own it and we doing it. And no matter what, wrong or right, bitch, I'm still trying to make it home. So if I got to defend myself while you defending yourself in your house, then shit, hey, let the cookie fall where they may. Let the crumbles, let the shit do what it's gonna do. That shit was insane to me. That shit was truly insane to me. And then it just made me think like, yo, because London, shit ain't sweet out there. So it's like, yo, them niggas really be out there like knifing niggas up, stabbing niggas up. Like, yeah, motherfuckers be having hammers and shit on them, but nigga having a hammer is like damn near probably having $100,000 on you. You just ain't seeing that all the time. Everybody just ain't got 100,000 on them. Everybody just ain't got 100,000 on them. Shit very well may be like that in America, though. In Texas, in Virginia, in Georgia, they just walk around with the stick. Insane. Now, granted, you can't do that shit in New York. Can't do that shit in California. There's other states that you can't do that shit. But as far as having one in your home, you can do that shit. Over there, you can't even have that bitch in your crib. It's a wrap. So yeah, that was a very eye-opening cultural difference, societal difference. between overseas and over here.